Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Caleb. Today I will be exploring the very clickbaity question, did I make this the best Mido watch? Or the already best Mido watch, did I make it even better? I think so, but I don't know. Let's take a closer look. Before jumping right in, I wanted to quickly talk about this brand as a whole. Mido is an extremely underrated brand, and this watch in particular, the Ocean Star Tribute, is such an underrated watch within the Mido family. If I was just talking about the aesthetic looks of this watch, in my opinion, it'd be a 10 out of 10. But there are a couple things about this watch that just don't make it absolutely perfect to own. I added a new strap, which in my opinion makes it even stronger of a watch. So let me tell you why I changed the textile strap to another bracelet, and then I'll go a little bit more in depth on the other aspects of this watch that just doesn't make it a perfect 10 out of 10, but visually it's amazing. One thing I will say is this style of textile for my wrist just doesn't work. I wore this strap for over a week trying to break it in, but towards the end of that run, I ended up getting a tiny little sore on the ball of my wrist from where this strap was just so stiff. And I had to wear the watch very tight because if I wore it loose at all, it would just kind of sit up off my wrist and it, typical things when you get a new watch, the strap is always going to be a little bit stiff, but this one just didn't break in as fast as I was hoping it would. But I thought, what would make this a 10 out of 10 for me specifically? And the easiest possible thing would be adding a new strap to this. When looking for this new strap, I didn't realize before I purchased that this was a 21mm lug width for this watch, which is kind of not normal. Typically 20mm, a lot more common. So finding a mesh bracelet for this that was third party was near impossible. I couldn't find one. I ended up having to reach out through a local Mido AD and source an actual OEM Mido strap from the Ocean Star Tribute Blue Special Edition version of this watch. Okay, let's take a look at the new strap. The mesh bracelet, in my opinion, is so much more comfortable. As soon as I put it on, I knew I would probably never switch it back to that textile strap. The mesh bracelet also makes the watch in general feel a little bit more dressy. This watch is an homage to the 1950s, 1960s dive watches that Mido produced, which were all polished. And so to today's standards, this fully polished dive watch just is a lot more dressy than watches of today usually are, which for me is great because I need a dressier watch for work. Anyways, I'm going to start talking about a couple of the imperfections that this watch has. As a dive watch, this has some of the worst lume that I've ever experienced in a watch. That's honestly not a huge deal breaker for me, but the bezel action was definitely leaving me very disappointed. For example, the bezel is fully polished, which makes it really hard to grip and turn. Like if you have any type of hand cream or moisturizer on, you will not be able to turn this bezel. That particular thing is probably my least favorite thing about this watch, just the bezel action. Everything else has been a complete knockout of the park. Now that I've given it a fresh look, what are your guys' thoughts? Did I make this one of the best looking Mido watches? Or possibly the best looking Mido watch? Or is there another Mido watch that you love? Did you like it better on the green strap? Let me know in the comments if you think I succeeded, or if I should just quit and never make another video again. If you enjoyed this quick little video about an awesome Mido watch, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment. All these things help with growing the channel, so thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time.